Alright guys, welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Tower of God, Season 1, Episode 4. So last time, what's his name? Kun. So first we found out there are multiple princesses and they are chosen. Um, I had this whole theory about Bam, maybe possibly being from the tower, like I don't know, like the tower, maybe it's like all underground because you can see the stars once you reach the top, which kind of makes me think that, okay, this is some weird underground world or you're in some type of fucking, you know what I said, fucking, oh my god, what's his name? Brainiac style, like a little city and like but it's huge. I mean, this whole area is just levels and levels and levels, and it's so much like it's just expansive. Like, just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's huge. The tower, but all this land surrounding it is huge. And oh, okay. So, anyways, bottom line is, I'm guessing maybe this whole thing's underground because it reminded me of Gurren Lagann, where if you reach the surface and everything else is like underground, but they don't look like they're all underground. But the fact that Bam was in this underground like cave thing, and the fact that the only place you can see the stars is if you reach the top of the tower. I don't know. That's just kind of the idea it's giving me, but um like they don't know what the sky looks like, or well, no one's ever truly seen the sky from, well, maybe one person has, people at the top of the tower, the king maybe, maybe he done, I don't know. But Bam, so you guys were saying pretty much Rachel in the first episode, I assumed that big door opening or whatever, like I thought that was her getting to the top. I guess it wasn't. I guess that was just a different level in the tower. Thank you for clearing that up. I guess I assumed wrong. So that's why she's here. She's still having to fight her way through it. So I don't know why they're saying, okay, he said when you get to the top, that's when you'll find your answer. So you'll see, she wasn't there at the top this entire time. But then this lady's saying you haven't seen her in a while, like the one in his sword. You haven't seen her in a while. She'll look different. Like, it doesn't really seem like much time has passed because she looks kind of the same based on the little glimpses that we've had of her. But I don't know. And then what else? I don't know how that's gonna go. Are they gonna? Well, yeah, they're probably gonna have to fight each other. Kun wants to protect Bam's innocence in a way because he was betrayed, so he doesn't trust anyone, and he doesn't want Bam to have, or Bomb, whatever, Bam to have to go through his life pretty much, like constantly like looking over his shoulder and not being able to trust anyone and believe that their intentions are pure, you know what I mean? Like that's a crappy way to live. That sucks to have to constantly be hyper vigilant, you know what I mean? So, um I get why he wants to protect that essence of just innocence in Bam. But I don't know, was he betrayed? He was betrayed by Rachel. I mean, she raised you and then she abandoned you. I mean, kind of. Maybe it's not betrayal, but it's abandonment. But he's not angry at her for that because I don't know, she's going after her dreams. Maybe you can't be mad at someone for that. Anyways, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Yes, he saw you, bitch. He saw you. He knows you anywhere. Ooh, that is so crazy. Oh my god. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying it's not her? Because she's not acting like her? She would have come to you? Maybe she can't, dude. She's probably being forced to. She's forced into some type of situation. I don't want to say she's being forced to fight him, but. Because this was her choice. She doesn't look happy, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, he needs to be protected. You dick! He can't fight, dude. He's not a fighter. He's like Jean, like the team leader, not the fighter. He tells you guys what to do. Strategist. Okay. Aww. That's so cute. It's Aizawa. He's gonna pop up and do something cool, watch. I feel like this dual wielder is gonna win, his team. Oh! Oh, he cut through his sword! Okay, I want to say something. So yeah, first of all, this motherfucker throwing his sword up like that was cool as hell, and yeah, I'm gonna call him dual wielder sometimes because it just reminds me of Kirito from SAO. Shit on me if you want for liking that anime. But I did. Season 2, favorite season was the first season. But yeah, that's what I meant when I said dual wielder. And also, I have an ulterior motive for pausing this. I'm trying to give it a second to load. Because like, I don't want to find a 720p link. I want 1080p. So I want you guys to be able to see the fucking subtitles and shit. So anyways, let's keep it going. He's so good with his sword, dude. It's insane. 4 eyes. He's got some moves. He pimp slapped the shit out of her. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, seriously, like that's so like suspicious. Like what is he up to? He's gonna do some crazy shit. She's not actually gonna... Oh, did his teammate stop her? Aww. And because she's super powerful, is that it? I don't know. Kind of felt like there was something more to it, like they know her somehow? Oh. He's sitting here playing like dumb, weak, playing possum pretty much. He's using the water! He's able to use it! Shinsuya! Holy shit! Ooh. He's OP. Touch our cutie and I'll kill you. She's off the throne, dude. She left this... What is the deal? So that means that they lost. Ooh, that's creepy. Oh shit. Hmm? Is it? But Bam has it. Oh my god, so he's not doing that. Dude, do they react to one another, these swords? That's what it feels like to me, dude. The music. Ooh. She's like, I'm coming out to play. Do they, like, have a grudge against one another? There's gotta be a spirit in her sword, too. It seems like they want to fight each other. We're fleeing. Get the fuck out of here. Well, at least you won't die. That was good. That was a good line. I don't know about that, sir. It's the other sword. What is so special about this sword? The princess had it and gave it to him. But what is so special about it? Oh, something more important's going on. What do you want to do? Collect them all? Pokemon? You want... Isn't there, like... There's 4 of them, right? Oh, 13. There's 13 of them. Okay. King Jahad of this tower. Oh shit, so does that mean that there are probably 13 princesses? 13 months. Of course. Duh, I should have put that together. Only the princesses have swords, yeah. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. You know what? Someone gave it to him, a princess. So he can have it. I'll give it back to Yuri. What, you don't believe him? Oh yeah, yes, he's hyping him up. Did the guy who was monitoring this stop her? My boy and his team are up next. He'll show you what he can do. Actually, I want to see what he can do. All he did was get eaten by a wizard so far. Bitch. I guess that's the whole point. You gotta kill people on your way up. Yes, they have his back. I love it. Yeah, if you win it, Kun can use it. Ho ho. Bam. Win this sword. Well, Bam's team. Kun and Rock and Bam. Oh, they're so cute. I love them already. Who is that? Is that another princess? What did you say? What did you say? Because look at... pissed her off, whatever she said. She looks like she's a troublemaker. She just likes to cause chaos. What does that mean? That she's not actually a princess? Or you don't think she should be one? Like she's not worthy of it? You're amazing. Rachel said what? Especially not girls. Okay. I kind of feel like there's more to it than that. Were you worried that he might come across like a powerful woman, like a princess? Or is it just supposed to be funny? You're not weak and useless. No. You know what? I bet you he's super powerful underneath all that. He's strong on the inside, strong will. It's so sweet, makes me want to cry. Tears. Because it's just so sweet how he wants to protect him. I wonder if he's even gonna go against Rachel or if this whole thing's gonna end before he gets to go against her. Dude, there's so many unique people. That looks so little. It's creepy, but it's cool. What, are you a squirrel? I don't know who's gonna make it there. Oh, who did that? Kun? Whoa, what the fuck? What? Keep away. What are you doing, dude? What is the tactic in that? And all he has is a sword, but he just used like some wind power shit. Dude, that bag is special. What? What are you, dude? You're throwing this game into chaos. What? What is it? Am I missing something in the rules? Was it just you have to sit on the throne, or? I guess he's just gonna sit back and relax and let them fight for it, and then once they take each other out, less people to fight for it, and then he just goes in and takes it. Mine. Keep away from like 2 people. Easy. What? That you're on the throne? What? Oh, it was a decoy? And you put Bam on the throne? You're gonna protect him? No, don't say that. Don't say yes. If you say that, Oh my god. Oh, you didn't want to give away your weakness, right? You're hoping that he'll make it out of this or something? Because what, if she shows that she has a weakness, they'll kill him for sure or something? I really feel like she's being somewhat forced into this situation. Maybe not climbing the tower, or maybe she wanted to climb it at one point, but she ran into some like really shitty people, and now it's kind of like I gotta do what they say, or they'll ruin my whole fucking life. They'll kill Bam. Oh, what is it? What is this situation that she's in? There's something about it that just feels off. Like something's wrong. Maybe she's just a shitty person, but it doesn't. I don't know. Something about it's not right. Alright, where do I even start, guys? So, oh, fuck. This was a good episode. So, okay, so now we know. I should write this down. No, almost rolled off my table. You know, there are. Okay, so. I'll write this down on the side. How we got. So there are 13. I don't know why I was about to say 16. 13 months equals 13 swords. I'm assuming there's one for each month because it's the black March, green April. Let me write this down example so I don't forget. Black March, green April. Okay. And so since Yuri, was it like Yuri? Yuri was the princess who gave Bam his sword. Okay. So since there are 13 months, there's probably 13 swords. I'm assuming there are 13 princesses. 13 princesses. And they're all chosen. All chosen. So, I guess you guys said he was betrayed by his sister or a different prince. I forgot. I don't really understand his background. But Kun was betrayed. You guys are saying this on YouTube. I can't remember exactly the exact situation, but he was betrayed by someone in his family, which I think you guys said was a princess, but for some reason I cannot remember. Let me see if I can find a comment about it. I might have taken a screenshot of one. One floor is size as big as North America and stacked each of them on top of each other. The tower is huge. Okay, so it's like a whole world. So it's not underground. It's not. Okay, so how the fuck do you have to. This just doesn't make sense to me. Why do you have to reach the top of the tower to see stars? I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was thinking it's underground and you have to get to the top, which is like the surface of the world, and Bam being underground and all that. And it's just. Um. It's just like. It's like confusing. Like, how have you never seen stars? How have you never seen the sky? You know, shit like that. Like, I want it like explained to me like the mechanics of this. But I guess if you guys are saying that it's just a different world, then that's just what it is. I just have to accept it. It's just a different world. It's the way it's designed. It's the way that it works, and I just have to accept that. But I'm trying to find a comment where someone talks about. Okay. There's a just Kun helped Maria, his half sister, not really his sister per se though, to be princess instead of his own full blood sister, and because of that, the core family was exiled. It's betrayed because Maria didn't help him back after that. Okay. So if that's the explanation for that whole Kun thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll put spoiler alert before that, but I don't know if that's too spoilery. And maybe I just didn't understand that whole situation. So he didn't. They did say I think they were half siblings though in the episode. So they're okay. So they're half siblings. So I guess that makes sense. That people were kind of disgusted if they thought that they were a thing, but I don't know if that's what it was. Maybe he was just helping her and all that shit. You know what I mean? But he was betrayed because she didn't help him back. In what situation did she not help him? I just feel like that's still very vague. Like, how was he betrayed? All in all, I really need them to get into more detail because I feel like they didn't give us all the details of that. and that's why I don't really understand it. So they need to get on that. um, but the sword thing, why are these swords so important? Is it just because they're very powerful weapons, and so she wants to collect more of them? Is that why Anak wants Bam's swords so much? Or does she feel like only princesses are worthy of having these swords and she's upset by the fact that he has one? Um, what else? Like, I just don't understand like why are you so upset? I feel like it's just a principle thing. She doesn't want anyone who is not a princess to have the swords, which okay, sure, fine. But maybe it's more like a power thing because it seems like she's like being rejected by maybe other princesses because I don't know who that other girl was, but she seemed like she was mocking Anak and she said, "Oh, what's wrong with calling a an imposter an imposter? Like, are you not really a princess and or like maybe you are a princess but people don't feel like you should be one because you're like a lizard and you're not human or I don't know. I mean, what's the deal? Is this you're an imposter. How are you an imposter? I'm trying to think about like what are the possible like ways or reasons or whatever situations where she could actually be considered an imposter. Like I said, the only thing I can think of is that she's just not seen as worthy because she's not human. She's like a monster. She looks like one. Um, and that girl is bothered by it, or maybe she like took the place of a princess who was killed, and she doesn't. Maybe like that princess who died was like related to that girl in a way, that bitchy one. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like plausible scenarios where like she'd kind of have like a vendetta or a grudge or something with a knock, but I mean I don't know anything about it, so I'm just shooting in the dark here. Um, and then again, I want to know what all this importance is. I know the swords are important because they're very powerful, they're special, and clearly they're special. I mean, her thing went like crazy. What did she say? It was like she said this word. It was started with an I. What did she say? Ignite or something? Was it ignite or engage? No, not engage. That's not I. What did she say? I have to find it. It was um. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see. See, her fucking feet are off the ground. Okay, hang on. I need to talk about that too. Okay. You see this? She is off the throne. She's off of it. So they should have been disqualified right there. So I don't understand why were they even still playing? Unless the game continues. No, they should have been disqualified. So that's weird. I don't know why. That that's just doesn't make sense. And then anyways, so that guy what's his name? I don't know. The guy with the blanket, Aizawa. He can control the Shisu, or my God, it freaked me out. My hair felt like a bug was on me. Like the what do they call it? Shinsu, right? Shinsu. Shinsu. The water. Okay, so he can control the Shinsu, right? So that was special in itself because he said only those who are worthy or who can handle this getting through this barrier are gonna be strong enough to get through the next levels because you're gonna be dealing with this just all around you, like in the atmosphere at the higher levels, and as you go up, it's gonna continue to probably get stronger and stronger. But so if you can't handle this, you're fucked. And Bam was able to. It didn't even knock him back, so he's fine. Which we know he's special. He just doesn't remember. But um, the fact that he can manipulate it and control it, I think, is a dead giveaway that this guy is super special or super powerful in itself because I mean most people had trouble getting through the wall. I mean he's able to control the water. I mean that's insane. And then Kun impressing me by using some like wind shit. Um I don't know what all that shit was about. I mean, I don't even know how he did it. I don't know if it came like out of his bag because he made a um, decoy crown, which smart. Didn't even notice he did that. They didn't really. I don't think we were supposed to notice, but like that was crazy. And then the fucking oh my god, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Um, like the way he like opened his bag and the water, like he was able to like kind of like it was like a shield in a way. So I don't know. I just feel like that bag is special. Like it's kind of like it's from someone from another show or movie where it's like you can just keep pulling things out of it. Whatever you need, you pull out of it. Oh, like that's pretty much I feel like how his little briefcase works. Whatever he needs. Oh, okay, I need an apple. Boop. I need a knife. Boop. I need a crown. Boop. Like whatever he needs, whatever he needs. And it's soup that is super useful. That's super resourceful. Oh, you know what it's like? It's kind of like Jumanji, like the Kevin Hart with the bag and like whatever The Rock needed, he pulled out. But there's something else. It's not Jumanji that I was thinking of. It was definitely something else, but I can't remember it. Well, anyways, but it's just cool. It's like the freaking bag, the little portal thing. um, I didn't expect it. I mean, I knew it was important because it wouldn't go through the water barrier, the Shisu barrier. So we knew there was something up with it, and now we kind of have some inkling of like what it can do, but I still feel like there's more to it. There's a reason why it wouldn't go through the water so easily. Like it was repelling it. So I don't know what that was about. And I just don't know. And but the fact that he even made it through the water barrier was also something I didn't even like pay attention to. He made it through pretty easy, so it's also telling us that he's pretty powerful. Um but what else? So there's that. This is a bonus game, so I guess if anyone loses, they're still able to climb the other floors. Okay. Um, I like that one guy. Hot was it Hots or I can't remember his name. The fact that the guy with the freaking blanket was like playing dumb too. It's like I knew that there was something that was gonna happen because you're over here laying down. No, you're trying to be inconspicuous and make people underestimate you. That was obvious. He's about to say his name. Hang on, wait. Hots. Yeah, it is Hots. I was like, is that not right? Hots. Dual wielder. So yeah, he's cool as fuck with like dual wielding, but also he has a great sense of smell because he's like that sword, Bam sword, the black marsh smells the same as yours. Like these people have all these abilities. Like you have a great sense of smell, like you're a bloodhound. Like what? And you look human, so I don't know. Clearly he's not all human, or he's got some like extra powers because these humans are not normal humans. I feel like, and we know Rachel's from outside the tower, so she's I don't know. I don't even know if she has any powers, but I mean, this guy seems pretty normal. What's his name? This guy, I forgot his name, but he seems like he doesn't have any powers. So, is he from outside the tower, or not everyone has an ability? I mean, I wonder, did Kun make that wind come out of his bag or not? Because that would be another person I could be like, okay, well, he's from inside the tower, but he doesn't have powers. Um, or like, I don't even want you like enhanced senses or something. Click, 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 click. And then the thing Rachel said about, respect women or never betray a woman. Why did you tell him that? Betraying a woman's like betraying the whole world. Why? Is it because women hold a lot of power in this world because there's so many princesses? So you thought the chances of him meeting one would be very likely? Like, what was the whole thing behind that? Or was it supposed to be taken like lightly and I'm taking it too seriously? Like, oh, never betray a woman. She'll get your ass. But I just don't know. I don't know if it was supposed to be more to it or not. You can't really see. I mean, they're so tiny over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he made it from his bag. I'm gonna assume that he did because that's kind of how he did everything else, but I don't know. So maybe he doesn't have powers, or maybe he doesn't. He hasn't shown them yet. I wonder who gave him that bag. Like, where did it come from? And now he's got Bam on the throne, though. Like, he wants to protect him. And do you guys really think that he doesn't have any powers, though? Like, I just feel like he does. I mean, why else would you be abandoned underground? There's no way you were harmless and weak. Unless that's why you were thrown underground because you were seen as useless. Maybe you're like this king's illegitimate child or some shit and he saw that you were too kind-hearted and weak and didn't have the will to kill you, so he put you underground and took your memories away. Like, why? There's no, I don't know. I want to believe so badly that he has all this power and he's OP because I'm so used to that in animes, but maybe he's another Subaru and he doesn't have any. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe that's just something we're supposed to accept. But I don't know. It's not the same anime, so maybe it's not the same. I don't know. I don't know. Am I shitty for wanting him to be powerful? He's just so cute. I just want him to like kick someone's ass, you know? What's up, guys? So I wanted to add some things on to this Tower of God episode. So what I want to say is I do not think that that is the real Rachel. Two theories: either that's not the real Rachel, or she is not the same person that she used to be. Okay, one second. I'm gonna close my door. So what I'm saying here is I have reasons to believe that either she's not the same person or she's been through some stuff that she's unrecognizable to Bam and just her spirit because she looks the same, right? So let's start off with the second one. Maybe what he meant was that's not her, is that she's been through some things and she's not the same person he remembers. Or on the flip side of that, before I get to that, how could she not be the same person he remembers? Because how much time has really passed here? I mean, she goes through that door portal thing, and then he's immediately found by Hedon and taken to another test. And they've probably only been doing their tests, like Bam and all his friends and shit, and all the people he's been testing with. I mean, they've only been doing this for maybe a day, if that. I mean, they haven't even gone to bed yet. I mean, so maybe less than a day has passed. So how could she be that different of a person? You know what I mean? I just don't understand. Then again, we didn't see much of her before she was taken away. Um, so maybe she was kind of this cold and heartless beforehand, and we just didn't see that. But the way she touched his cheek and how lovingly she looked at him, it just doesn't add up. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how her personality just did like a 180. Like, the way that she just so callously said, "Yeah, I don't care, kill whoever you want." You really don't care? Now, she could have just been saying that because she doesn't want to show any weaknesses. I don't know. Because maybe if she showed that, she cared about him, they would kill him. I don't know. But then here's my other thing. Maybe that's not her because didn't the Black March say that, you know, some time will have passed since you've seen her last, you may not recognize her. Now, someone put on Discord that, oh, she didn't think they would see each other so soon in the testing ground, so maybe she assumed that he would be taking way more tests to see her later towards the end. Maybe that's the interpretation you're supposed to have. I don't know. I don't read the manga, or I don't watch or read web. Do you watch webtoons? I don't really know what they are. I think you watch them. But so anyways, what I'm saying is, um, why? So if this little of time has passed, how would she look different to him? Like I said, or like he said, she could have interpreted, or she could have thought that they would meet way later down the line, and they didn't. That's fine. But maybe time flows differently on different floors. I mean, she was in different testing areas, right? I mean, she got to that testing area that he was at way after him. Not way after him, but after him. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, maybe time could flow differently, or maybe that's not even her, dude. I mean, because in the outro, she doesn't even look like that. She doesn't look like that at all. So how could that really be her? And like, if you're going based on what the sword said, you may not recognize her, which leads you to believe years have passed, right? Even though like no time has passed between him seeing her and him taken to a new test, like literally maybe a couple minutes. So that doesn't really add up. So that doesn't really make sense. So based on what she said and the fact that like no time has passed, maybe she just thought wrong, you know what I mean? But if what she said is true, that would mean that time flows differently on different floors or in different areas of floors. Because this girl does not look like how she looks in the outro at all. Now, another reason why I'm thinking it may not be her, is that, like I said, she looks the same. Someone could be just like wearing her skin, or like, they're a shapeshifter and maybe they want to look like her to throw Bam off. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think the most likely thing is? Right now, saying this all out loud, I think the most likely thing is the sword got it wrong and not enough time has passed. Like she thought they would meet a lot later down the line. Um, and they didn't. And now she's been through a lot of shit. She hasn't, I mean, not enough time has passed for me to say she's been through a lot. Not that you can't go through a lot in a few hours, but I mean, all these other people went through the same shit. Maybe not the same because we don't know what she's been through, but they've been through some stuff in these testing things and they haven't fundamentally changed that much. They're not acting super like callous like her. I mean, at least the ones they've shown so far in the anime and given some development towards. So it's just weird. It's just so weird how her personality could just take a turn so quickly. It just doesn't add up. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why she's acting this way. Like I said, what is it? Is she an imposter? Is that not her? Or it's not like she's even acting like she doesn't care. She's kind of acting like she's ashamed, like she hates that she has to be this cruel towards him. Like the fact that she like looks down and stuff, like that's not like the way you act when you're like you could give a fuck, like okay, whatever. Like she's acting like she wants to hide, like she doesn't want him to see her acting like this. She doesn't want him to know that she's like treating him this way. Like I don't know, it just like seems like she's being like secretive, and she's like she's being held like hostage or some shit. It's kind of like she's being forced to do this. Is how she's acting. I don't know. It's weird, guys. It's weird. So I don't know. Maybe that is her. Maybe that isn't her. But again, why does she look so much older in the outro then? She literally looks so much like she looks longer, like she looks taller. So like how is there going to be a flash forward in this season or something where she's going to look like that cuz she doesn't look like that now. Even her face looks different in the outro. I mean, look at this, guys. Don't you guys think that she looks older? Don't you guys think she looks different? I feel like she looks different here. I don't know. She doesn't look the same as she does when she's like in the episode fighting and stuff. I mean, I gotta try to find her, but where does he say that that's not her? It's like in the beginning, right? Yeah, wait, let me go there. The fact that he says no, it's not her. Like she would never ignore me like that. She would like run towards me. It's kind of like the feeling I'm getting from him. She would be by my side. She wouldn't just turn away from me like this and shun me. Just act like I'm not even existing. Like I agree, dude. That's a really there's something off there, and I just can't put my finger on what it is, and it's really pissing me off. But like I said, guys, this girl, she looks a lot older. That doesn't look like the same girl. That doesn't look the same. Again, this imaging, this could be just like she looks different from this angle with a different outfit on or whatever, but like look at the way she even like when she smiles at the camera, it's so sweet. That's not how she's acting down there. Oh, I didn't pause it in time. I mean, look at that. That's sweet. That's a nice face. Like I'm happy to see you. Oh, not what she was acting like before. That doesn't add up. Let's fucker cooldown. It doesn't add up, guys. It doesn't add up, and I don't like it. I don't know what to do. I cannot put my finger on what it is, but who knows? It is her, it isn't her. Time will tell, right? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I probably put this right before, the reaction for episode 5, so, yeah. Enjoy the reaction. Anyways, guys, I talked for quite a bit. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.